Today I'm going to show you another pangnegosyo recipe. It's called toasted pastillas. It's easy to make. It has only 2 ingredients. Let's get started. We're going to make 4 variations today. We will have one with crushed graham, one with OREO, which we will call cookies and cream, and then one biscoff and one ube. We will start by crushing the cookies. This is the biscoff. Done. And then we will do the cookies and cream next. If you don't like to use OREO, you can use any chocolate cookie. Local brand is fine. All right. And then here we have By the way, if you're using the cookies with the filling, include the filling. You don't need to take them out. Alright, here we will make the classic. This is 250 grams of powdered milk. And then what we do is you add condensed milk. You need about 1/2 cup, but you add it slowly. I usually start with 1/3. And then you add as needed until it forms a dough or it binds. I'm using Bravo condensed milk. It's very affordable. Okay, see, you don't have enough, so we add more. If you measure, you need about 1/3 of a can, so we need a little bit more. Okay, just in case you make a mistake, you add too much condensed milk, all you have to do is add more powdered milk. So it's so easy. You actually don't need a recipe for this. You only have 2 ingredients, so you mix this together like this until it binds. Okay, so this is the classic. Let's set this aside, okay? And I will do the other flavors. For the other flavors, okay, now we're going to make biscoff. So I have here powdered milk. Okay, this is very easy. Like for instance, you have 1/4 kilo of powdered milk. All you have to do is take out 1/2 cup, and then you replace the 1/2 cup powdered milk with 1/2 cup of your flavored cookies, like for instance biscoff. Okay, so this one you mix this together, and then you add condensed milk. Okay, and I'll continue with our other flavors. Right, we're going to make, then let's do the graham. Same thing. Then we have condensed milk. And I'll continue with our other flavors, right? We're going to make, then let's do cookies and cream. I took out 1/2 cup of the powdered milk and I replaced it with 1/2 cup of crushed cookies, okay? This one, if you want to add more cookies, you can do that. Just reduce the amount of powdered milk, right? Right. So this is cookies and cream. The nice thing about this baked or toasted pastillas is they will keep for as long as 3 to 4 months. So you can sell this in your shops. The last one we will make is ube. What I do is just I add ube flavor and color. Right? How much do you add? Usually I add between 1 to 2 tablespoons until I get the color that I want. Alright? Don't use fresh ube or boiled ube because it will not keep for as long as 4 months. Okay, so here we have condensed milk. This is what was extra of the last 2 cans that we use. So you need about 190 grams. For those who are watching for the first time, you will find the complete list of ingredients and measurements at the end of the video. So please watch until the end. Once you get to that portion, you can just take a screenshot. Alright? So it's easy for you. Alright? A little bit more. By the way, I'm using full cream powdered milk. You can use buttermilk. Skim milk is alright, but for me, it does not give you a real pastillas flavor because it has no fat. Okay? So here, let's put this here on the table. It's easier for us to mix. Okay? If you notice, this one is a little bit wet. So what you can do is, you can add a little powdered milk. So there is really no wrong way of doing this. You can add powdered milk. You can add more condensed milk. Okay, it should not be too soft that you will have difficulty molding it, or if it's too soft, when you bake it, it goes out of shape. Okay? Let's start to roll this. You put a little shortening on your board, then a little shortening on top. Okay? When you press it and if it cracks, it means it's too dry, so you add more milk, powdered milk. And then let's roll this to 3/4 or half an inch. Depends on, I think I'll do half an inch. Alright? If you have a rolling pin that has a guide, you can use that. See, you don't see any cracks, so it means you have the right amount of condensed milk. All right. Our challenge here is to make this same thickness. It doesn't have to be a perfect square or rectangle because, you know, the scraps, you can always knead it and roll it again. There is no over kneading. Right? By the way, I took off my gloves because it's easier to work with your hands. Anyway, we're still going to bake this. So I'm doing half an inch. If you want it thicker, you can make 3/4 of an inch. You can use a ruler if you want it more straight. I'm just eyeballing this. Okay. And then let's turn this. Those that do not fit into the cube, just take them out. Okay? Okay? We take out the imperfect ones, and then we roll them again. Okay? And then you have sugar here. And then put them on baking sheets. And then we will toast this. So, okay, where's the baking tray? And then arrange this on a tray like this. Alright? And I'll continue with the other flavors. Alright? This is the last one, which is the ube. We will now put this in the oven. You can bake this at 380 to 400 degrees for 5 minutes or Fahrenheit, or you can bake it at 375 for 10 to 15 minutes. Alright?